is up? What is up, everyone? What y'all up to right now? Dun 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 dun. It's an interesting angle where I have the camera. I have the camera like down here by the computer, so I have. If I sit up, okay, that works. That works. But that feels weird. This looks really weird. This feels weird. What am I doing here? What y'all up to right now? I wasn't feeling good today. I slept all day, so that's why I didn't come out with a vlog. Cause you can't see anything? For real? Can anybody else see anything? What's going on here? Let me know if y'all can see something. So you know what that means? I'm gonna have to go check on my computer. You can't see anything or you can? Oh, see me, okay. Because I was just going to go look online here and see. So what is up, everyone? Like, I had a rough day. Like, I wasn't feeling good today, so I slept all day. And now I am wide awake, and my back hurts because I've been laying down all day. So, looks like I'm going to be awake. Yo, what is up, Marty? What y'all up to? I'll be in SF Oakland in a few days. Let's hang out, yo. Let's definitely link up. Let's make some videos together. How long are you gonna be here for? Like, gonna be here for like a week or so? Are you gonna work here? You woke me. Oh, I woke you up? Sorry, dude. Like, I've been awake all day. Oh, you're gonna be here for a couple weeks. Yo, we should definitely link up. Yeah, we should definitely link up, yo, for sure. When are you gonna be here? You say in a couple days, like this weekend? Maybe Uber Eats if I can change my city. So you can change your city, but you're gonna have to go to the Uber office and talk to them. But you can definitely do it. Yo, Jermaine, no sleep. Well, I slept like all day today, so now I'm wide awake. Hey, I have a TaskRabbit question. What's your TaskRabbit question? Greetings from Belgium, Europe. Netherlands and France and Germany. What up? Some Europeans up in here right now. Well, it's daytime in Europe, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely daytime. It's nighttime here. So, guys, what I'm doing, like, I messed up because I wasn't feeling good today, so I slept all day. And then I remember checking the Coinbase app, and, like, Bitcoin went up to, like, 11,000. And that's when I was going to sell, but, of course, I like passed back out and then woke back up and it was at like 9,950. And I'm like, crap, dude. How much money did I just lose right there? You know, like some percentages, but I'm not tripping. I was really going to sell at $11,000 so I can invest in BitConnect. You want to come chill with me? I'm in SF. Are you in San Fran? Who are you? Are you a girl? Are you a guy? Are you, do you work in the sharing economy? Are you traveling? Like, let me know something about you. Skywalker. I signed up and everything. If TaskRabbit, if a task, I'm not really. Before do I get penalized? Okay, so if a task pops up and you don't want to do it, there's two ways. If it's like a task that, if the customer contacts you and they want you to do a task and you reject that task, it hurts your acceptance rating. However, if it's the type of job that is just popping up like a random job and you don't accept it, those don't hurt your acceptance rating. But if it's a now task, it will hurt your acceptance rating. Just got back to Hawaii from Oakland yesterday. Oh wow. You should have emailed me and said, yo, I'm in town. We could have got coffee or something. Best advice for starting a YouTube channel. Best advice for starting a YouTube channel right now, I would say upload, like hit the upload button. Some people say you should spend more time and make your videos better and better and better. That helps, but that also takes a lot of time to make, you know, if it takes you 2 weeks to make a video and it's a really dope video, that's really good. But at the same time, in the matter of 2 weeks, you could have made 14 videos. And 14 videos is 14 more times that people have the opportunity to discover you versus one video in 2 weeks. So I would say just jump into it. I'm actually thinking about starting another YouTube channel. And this one is going to be about cryptocurrency. And I bet you wonder, why would you start another YouTube account just talking about cryptocurrencies? Well, easy, because when people are searching for cryptocurrency channels, if I have a cryptocurrency channel and it's only talking about cryptocurrency, it'll do much better in the search if people are looking for cryptocurrency channels. And I kind of don't want to just change the format on this channel because I feel on this channel it's more of a vlog channel than anything. And a lot of the BitConnect videos are nothing like a vlog channel. They're just like someone sitting in front of the computer and you just see their screen. So that's pretty much how it is. Luke Skywalker, can we chill tonight? You're in the Bay? Yeah, I'm in the Bay. Are you gonna ride tonight? Man, like, honestly, I'm at WeWork now. And at 11 o'clock, I was thinking, because I live really close to WeWork. At 11 o'clock, I was thinking, I don't want to go down to WeWork because I don't want to go out. It's scary. It's scary. I don't want to go out. And I'm thinking, dude, are you really going to just sit here and, like, not go out because, like, it's sketchy outside? So I'm like, yo, let's just go out anyway. So I just came down to WeWork, but I ain't down with riding around. Like, I don't want to be doing that tonight. I ain't trying to be doing that. If I got somebody to ride with, that's one thing. Or if I wasn't riding in downtown, I would probably be riding. I just not this neighborhood, you know? Done Postmates, not have a referral program. I referred about 4 people, didn't get any bonuses, unfortunately. Okay, so check this out. I'm a YouTuber, and I've referred people to Postmates. Do you guys know how many referrals that I've got from Postmates? Like, I've literally got maybe 3 referrals from Postmates. And for a year, my video was like #1 on YouTube search for Postmates. My video was literally #1. And I only got 3 referrals from that. And if I take like my Uber account, and if you search Uber, none of my Uber videos show up anywhere. Like anywhere, like, you know, you'll see some random video with you'll see some random video at #1, you know, it changes all the time. And I've made a lot of money off of Uber referrals, but like nothing on Postmates for the most part. Can I come? Who are you? Dude, Uber is super slow this week in SF. Yes, let me explain why Uber is super slow. I figured this one out. Last week I couldn't believe how busy Uber was, and it was also no traffic last week. This week on Monday, I looked on my phone and I got the Uber message. Complete 30 trips and receive $110 bonus. So I was thinking, cool, dude, cool, that's not bad, that's not bad. But the problem is, I actually should have started on Monday. I waited on Tuesday. I waited to Tuesday and started to, you know, try to do the rides, to try to do the deliveries to get the bonus. And I'm like, dude, there's so much traffic out right now. Like, I don't know, is it just more traffic, like, this week than it was 2 weeks ago? Like, it was freaking ridiculous how much traffic it is. Like, I can't even drive out there, yo. I live close to you. You live close to me. Why not do a follow-up on Postmates and compare Uber Eats and see how fast you can set challenge? You know, that's something I could possibly do because I believe I'm going to turn the rental car in on Friday, so I won't have a car. And maybe I'll do that. I'll compare and contrast Postmates and Uber Eats because I haven't did Postmates in a while. Mine was 50 trips for 140. Well, yeah, like Uber's going to do that. They're going to freaking give you this amount and give me another amount. Like, that's how they work. I hear South Bay is way better this week than SF. That can be very true. Another thing about this week, let me put this out here too. You guys got to remember the dates. It's the 30th, so it's the end of the month. So what you have taking place is you have a lot of drivers out driving because it's the end of the month and they got to pay bills and they got to, you know, they got stuff to take care of. So you got a lot more people out. And you also have less people spending money right now. You actually have less people buying stuff because a lot of people went out of town last week for Thanksgiving and they spent crazy money. So next couple of days that everybody's back in town, people are going to be holding back just a little bit. Next week, things should pick up, like especially after the 5th, after the 4th, things should definitely pick up. I've heard of Deliv. Yeah, I've actually, I've heard of them. I went signed up for them, but I never ever did anything. Go to sleep. It's really late. I should go to sleep. I think I skipped a couple comments. Someone said something about Postmates is in Hawaii, so that's pretty cool. That is super cool. However, I feel that Postmates will be incredibly slow in Hawaii because everything is slow in Hawaii. But I'm not trying to bash Hawaii, but I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't, like, move super fast like it does in the mainland. Gotta go, leaving Friday, taking the coastal route, arriving late Sunday, early next week. Gonna take my time, sending you my number on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, dude, definitely send me your number. We're gonna be chilling together, yo. Yeah, you're gonna stay for a little bit. I'm still trying to make up my mind if I'm gonna go to Thailand in January. Cause I'm like right now, I'm just thinking like, I mean, do I really want to go? Like, I mean, it'd be fun, but like I've also been there like 3 times. And I don't really know anywhere else I want to go, honestly. Maybe Europe, but then the weather's gonna be crazy cold in Europe, meaning that I'm gonna have to take more stuff because when you go to a cold place, you have to take like jackets and hoodies and stuff. But when you go to a hot place, you just take flip-flops and a pair of swimsuits. Can I come over? Jermaine, what do you think about the boosted board extended battery? There are a few reviews which don't do double distance. Okay, let's talk about that. So there's 2 videos that popped out that came out in New York. One was from Sam Schaefer and the other one was from Sarah Dietschy. Both of these YouTubers reviewed the boosted board. But there are different, there's definitely different opinions on it. If you actually watch both videos, if you watch Sarah's video and if you watch Sam Schaefer's video, Sam Schaefer, in the beginning of the video, what does he do? He goes and put this face mask on to let you know that it is cold outside. And he even mentioned it over and over. He's like, it's cold, it's windy. One thing I will say, if it's cold, if it's below 40 degrees, the lithium batteries, they have a hard time holding their charge. Like they just simply have a hard time holding their charge. If you go to some of the New York Facebook groups right now, the New York e-boarding Facebook groups, people are talking about it like crazy. They're talking about it, yeah, they're talking about it like crazy. Well, come on, if you wanna come hang out, I'm at 6th and Market, so come here. But yeah, people want to, I've lost my train of thought here. What was I talking about? Oh, why boosted board? Well, I was talking about the boosted boards. Why BB did not send you one? Well, because there's so many YouTubers that talk about boosted boards, yo. There's so many that, how was your Thanksgiving? It was really, really cool. But what else was I going to say? Okay, so the battery range. So in Sam Schaefer's video, it was obviously really cold out there. So that's why he's wearing the mask and stuff. Sarah Dietschy's video, it's cold outside, but it definitely wasn't as cold in her video than it was in Sam Schaefer's video. And the reason why I can tell this is because when she's going outside and when she's talking about like riding the board and when she's hanging out with other people, when there's other people in the video, if you actually pay attention to what they were wearing, they were actually wearing like just hoodies. No one was wearing a coat. Sam Schaefer's video, obviously the temperature was much, much colder because he was like wrapped up. And he gave a bad review on the extended range battery. Sarah, she didn't give a bad review, but she also didn't give any numbers. She didn't give any numbers. She didn't say any miles per hour. Like, she didn't say any miles. She basically just said that, you know, hey, you know, I'm going farther than I would normally do on a normal day. So what do I think about the extended range battery? I think possibly I could get 10 miles out of the battery because I don't typically ride when it's below 40 degrees. It doesn't really get below 40 degrees around here. And if it does get below 40 degrees, it won't be below 40 degrees for long, you know? So what do I think about it? I think it's going to be okay. Obviously, riding it in the cold is going to lose a lot of battery. That's just how it is. And I'm done talking about boosted boards. Have you been smoking? You lost your train of thought pretty easy. No, I haven't lost my train of thought pretty easy. I just got messages popping up on the screen as I'm talking. Katie's back. I'm so hungry right now, but there's like, you could get no food at 1 a.m. unless you order Uber Eats. I've called you before, but you're not a real person. You're fake. You're lonely. I'm lonely too. That's two of us together lonely. Fair enough, Jermaine. Thanks for the thought on the train. Riding boosted board, not worth it during the rain. Okay, riding boosted boards suck in the rain, yeah. Because you can't really go fast. Alex is starting an e-boarding group in New York City. Are you aware of this? Yes, I'm in the group, and I was like commenting on some stuff earlier. Go to Zurich, Switzerland. Can you pay for me to go to Zurich, Switzerland? Like, literally, it would probably cost like $100 a day to freaking travel in Zurich. Like, you know, accommodations, getting food, taking a bus, like getting around. Zurich, Switzerland is a very expensive country. If I go to Switzerland, it's literally going to be like going through Switzerland. Like, I'm not going to just book a flight and go hang out in Switzerland for a week. Like, I ain't a baller like that. But maybe if I can get on this big connect money, I can just do it. Scotland is cheap. And Kate will eat you. Don't want to get eaten by Kate. I'm cool on that. I don't want to get eaten by Kate. Go to Taiwan. Very cheap vegan street food. Taiwan is super cheap, actually. But I was thinking about this. If I do travel, what am I going to do with that boosted board? Because so many people... Oh, you swallow? That sounds great. Did I say that on camera? Oops. I'm hungry too. You want to eat out? But there's like nothing really open right now except for bar food. Maybe the place at the vegan spot. I don't have my car. My car's like 2 miles away. So I'd have to ride to my car. I'm probably not going to be staying out too late tonight. Dude, let's hit up Korea for the Winter Olympics. I seriously need to sleep later. Hey, so what are you, hey, Paul, what exactly are you doing? Like, are you just traveling around? I follow, your videos pop up on my, like, news feeds. But, dude, like, honestly, a lot of videos pop up on my news feeds, and I just can't watch. I can't follow everyone, you know? So what are you up to right now? What do you got going on? Are you just traveling and making money? I'll pass on bar food. I can't eat bar food. Like, come on. Like, I don't want to go hang out at a bar. Well, that goes to monetization. I've been losing so much monetization lately. Like for real, I've been losing so much monetization. But I don't really care. And the reason why I don't really care is because it's weird. Like, I'll lose monetization for X amount of days, but it sometimes it comes back. And also right now, for the past, like, week or so, like, I'm at like $2,000 a month on YouTube. And if you guys know anything about making money on YouTube, the most profitable month to make content on YouTube is next month. It's December. And that's why in December, that's why you see all of these YouTube channels do Vlogsmith. Like, when they make a video every day for November. Because if you actually make videos like in December, not November, December, if you make videos in December, like, the ads pay more than any other month. But the drawback with that is they pay the highest in December. Come January, expect a 50% drop. Yeah, expect a 50% drop. So that's really the name of the game. And I didn't see nobody commenting when I was saying that stuff. Everybody's like, for real? Keep talking about that. Y'all gonna say anything, or y'all want me to keep talking? Jermaine, why do you have so many expenses? What do you mean I have so many expenses? Let's talk about that. What expenses do I have? I actually don't have as many expenses. I mean, yeah. You gonna take a shower? Your car is your house? No, my car is not my house. Sure, what you talk about. When's the next travel vlog? Maybe January. How do I learn how to start a channel? Dude, how you learn to start a channel? Just start uploading videos. Well, there's a lot of things that can help a channel, like tags, title, description, thumbnails, closed captioning. That's how I'm able, like, honestly, that's my biggest YouTube secret, is closed captioning. It's my biggest YouTube secret. And I don't even make videos talking about closed captioning because I just don't. But if you, closed captioning will do wonders to your videos. I miss the sound of boosted motors. It's still in my videos, right? Dude, the vlog I'm making today, well, that's gonna come out tomorrow, I think it's pretty dope because I am using, it's pretty dope because like I never use filters on videos. So whenever you watch like pretty much any vlog I make, there's no filters. Meaning that what the camera is filming is what you see. But now I'm starting to experiment with more filters and stuff. And it's pretty cool. Do you have to type the closed captioning? No. I mean, if you really pay attention to the comments that I write and the description and titles, there's a lot of mistakes. Like, there's a lot of mistakes because I'm not that good with English, yo. Like, for real. Like, so what I usually do is hire this company called rev.com, and they do closed captioning for $1 a minute, and that's like another tax write-off, you know, because it's for the videos. But at the same time, I don't closed captioning every video. Like vlogs, I don't closed caption those. I only closed caption certain videos that I think could do very, very well, and videos that I want to show up in YouTube search. You know, certain videos I'll do it, but a lot I won't because I'm like, oh, this ain't that great, you know. Yes, $2. Thanks a lot, man. Martin. Can you do a cruise ship vlog? You know, I was thinking about that. The reason why I was thinking about that, once again, January is a month where a lot of people don't travel because they just, you know, just spent all this money for Christmas. So in January, you can get some really cheap cruises. And I was looking at a cruise in the Caribbean, and you go to like 4 different countries. And I was thinking, that would be dope, yo. Because, you know, the cruise boat will pull up to a place, and it'll stay there for like 8 hours so you can get off the boat and roam around. And I was thinking, yo, how dope would that be if I could just walk off the cruise boat with the boosted board and go riding around, right? And then shoot some sick videos. Yeah, you guys can hear that from the street. Oh my gosh. I almost want to go to another room now because these people are crazy loud out here on the street. And it goes on all night long, like all freaking night long, yo. So anyway, you just don't pay attention to the crazy noises coming from the street. Because like before I started this live stream, someone was screaming for like 30 seconds. Like, ah, like 30 seconds. And then after that was like a fire truck, and it's just crazy loud. But anyway, I've got sidetracked again. Oh yeah, but that would be dope to jump off of a cruise boat, ride around, and you know, make videos, and then I'm getting back on the boat in like a couple hours, and I'm gonna go to another spot. Like that would be epic. Could you mail the board to yourself overseas? So, you know, we can talk about the board and how we're gonna get it around the country. It's definitely past my bedtime, by the way. I'm usually asleep by like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, but then I wake up at like 5 or 6, you know? So that's kind of how I play it. But one way I could get the boosted board in other parts of the world is this. I figured this out. So let's say I'm gonna book an international flight. Let's say the flight leaves at 1 p.m. I can just show up to the airport like 5 hours early. This can really suck, but I can show up to the airport 5 hours early with the boosted board, and the battery. Disconnect the battery from the board. All right. Check the board because they'll let you travel with the board if you check it. They'll totally let you fly with it. Especially if there's no battery, like there won't be a problem. So I could do that, and I could take the battery with me and try to get the battery through airport security. If I'm able to get the battery through airport security, that means that I could possibly be okay with getting it all the way I think if I can get it through airport security here in the U.S., I think I can probably get it all the way to the first country that I'm going to. But the only problem with Thailand is you go through multiple airport security. So if I'm able to get it through the U.S., that's good, that's golden. But when I get to Japan, Usually you have to go through airport security again. Like as soon as you get off the plane, you have to go through airport security, and then you board the second plane. And then once you get to like Thailand, you have to go through airport security again. So once I get to Thailand, if I'm successful with bringing the battery all the way, if Japan lets me get through with it, or South Korea, wherever I stop off at, if they let me get through with the battery, I'm all cool. Because once I get to Thailand, like I won't have any more flights and I'll have to go through airport security. But it's cool, like I'm already there. But the problem with leaving, that's the problem. When I was leaving Thailand, they searched my my external battery pack. They wanted to see how big it was, because they said anything over 20,000 milliamps, you can't fly with it. You can fly directly to Thailand, but that's an 18-hour flight. Not interested, okay? That's like one of the longest flights you can take. It might be 16 or 18 hours, depending on going or coming, because, you know, when you fly west, you get there faster versus flying east, or vice versa, something like that. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. And then if I'm able to get the board to Thailand, I could just mail the battery all the way back to the US and then just take the board with me and check it with no battery. I could totally do that. And yeah, it'll take, you know, like probably like 3 weeks to be mailed from Thailand, but I'll at least have a board. And the only reason I would do that, if I would have to buy another second board, you know, so I wouldn't be broken down. I can just have one in transit, you know, one battery in transit. And also if I bought a second board, I could have more batteries. Lyft, my dashing Uber, what is up, man? What you up to? How are the airlines with edibles? I think it's cool. What device are you using to film with right now? It's so clear. So I'm using my iPhone because I want to like look. I want to be on the computer, so I'm just using my iPhone to film with, and it's easier to film on the iPhone actually, I think. Have you seen Locked Up Abroad? I actually haven't seen it, and I haven't seen Hostel either. Yeah, I haven't seen Hostel either. Hostel is another one of those videos that'll make you think twice about traveling. Actually, I have seen parts of Locked Up Abroad. Some crazy stuff. But I'm trying to take a skateboard battery, yo. I'm not trying to smoke drugs here. Are you getting the iPhone X? When are you getting the iPhone X? Okay, I was thinking about not getting the iPhone X, but as I see more and more people with the iPhone X, because literally I've been seeing about 10 iPhone X every day. Like around here, like everybody's getting the iPhone X. And I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get it too, just because for editing like videos on the go. Because sometimes, lately I've been editing pretty much all of my vlogs right now. I've been editing on my iPad, because I can just do it in places that I can't edit on a computer. And I was thinking if I got the iPhone X, I could literally edit like on my phone, you know? Because I could edit on this phone, but this phone from day one has been full of space. Day one. And when I went to T-Mobile, I tried to get the 64 gigabyte model, but they didn't have the 64 gigabyte model, so I was stuck with getting the 32 gigabyte model. And I really needed the phone right then, because I was traveling and I was in Portland, like Oregon, and I was traveling. And my phone, like I lost my phone, and then like I needed a phone to get back to the Airbnb where I was staying. I needed a phone to use Google Maps to travel around Oregon. You know, like I really needed a phone, so I just took the 32 gigabyte model. And now I kind of regret it. Love my 6 Plus. Don't need anything else right now. 6S Plus is good enough. It's good enough. Jermaine is going to get thrown in a Thai prison for trying to smuggle a boosted board battery into the country. Hopefully that does not happen. I'll be like, yo, Boosted, what you put in this battery, yo? If you ship that international, make sure FedEx or UPS mailers, you won't get lost. Do not use priority mail, a loss. Okay, so if I ship it, I cannot use the post office at all. It has to be like FedEx or UPS. It shouldn't cost that much to ship it because it doesn't weigh that much, and it's very small. Like here's the battery here. So it's not that big. You can fit in a box. I forget how much it weighs. Sorry, my board's like dirty, but it's been like raining lately. So my board's like super dirty. Just smuggle your batteries inside of your body. It would be dope if Boosted Board had like retailers over there. But the problem if Boosted Board had a retailer over there, it would cost way more than what it costs here in the U.S. That's one great thing about living in the U.S., yo. A lot of people don't think about this, like especially if you never travel outside the U.S. There's a lot of things that are very cheap in the U.S., like electronic-wise, like a lot of things. Like if you want to get an iPhone X in like Thailand, you're probably gonna pay $200 more. And if you want to get like a MacBook, you're probably gonna be paying like maybe 10 to 20% more than what it would cost here in the U.S. And that's not just Thailand. That's majority of countries. Like there's a lot of countries, yo. I mean, why do you think so many people come to the U.S. and shop? DHL is best for international shipping. I heard this too. Yeah, there is the VAT tax that like you can get that back. I noticed that in Thailand. Like if you bought stuff within the country and you saved your receipts at the airport, you could get X amount of money back. But that's only really good if you're buying something like expensive stuff, you know, like gold or jewelry or something like that. Go buy a cheap electric skateboard in Thailand. I could. Another country that's huge on the list is China. It's China. And you might wonder, Jermaine, why in the hell would you want to go to China? Well, a lot of reasons. Number one, Thailand is Bangkok, the city of Bangkok. More tourists go to the city of Bangkok than any other city in the world. So if you're trying to make videos, YouTube videos talking about, you know, Thailand, you got a lot of competition. You got so much competition. In Chiang Mai, the city I want to go to in Thailand, it's a very, very, very inexpensive city. There are so many YouTubers that live there. There are so many computer programmers that live there. There's so many people that travel and do stuff like make money on the internet that they live there. So for me to go there and make videos talking about Chiang Mai would be okay. But if I went to China and made videos, China is a country that not a lot of Americans go to for a number of reasons. It's not the easiest country to travel in, for one. Number one, you have to have a visa, so you can't just go book a flight to Beijing and just show up to the airport and just go. You just can't do that like you can to Thailand. Thailand, Europe, so many other countries, you can just book a flight and just show up. Like you don't need anything, right? China, you have to go to the embassy. You probably have to pay, I don't know, maybe I think it's like $140 for the visa. And you also have to bring passport photos. And you have to talk to a Chinese official. And they're going to say, okay, why do you want to go to China? Why do you want to go to Thailand? In my case, I'm going to be like, hey, I travel, I make YouTube videos. I really like traveling in Asia. This is my old passport. Like, these are all the places I've been to around the world. You know, like, I would just tell them, And then they give you a visa, you go. And China, there's a lot of problems with China. You can't access the internet in China like you can in the US. Almost every major American website, including YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitch, Tinder, all of those sites are banned in China. They are banned in China. So if you're in China and you try to, go to YouTube, you cannot access YouTube. You have to use a VPN. What's a VPN? It's a virtual private network. And what you use a VPN for is you're basically tricking your location, okay? With a VPN, I can make the computer think that I am in another place. So that's how, bloggers in China, that's how they access, YouTube and Facebook. And it works pretty well for the most part. Now, I don't really know about internet speeds in China. I've been following some other vloggers, and they say that internet is fast in China. And I'm like, how can it be fast in China? I can't doubt it. I've never been there, but okay. So to access the internet, you have to use a VPN, and it's not as hard as it sounds. A VPN. Technically, a VPN can get you arrested in China. But how many cases have you heard of people getting arrested for using a VPN in China? And they also know that almost every tourist is using a VPN. Because the reason why they have all of these, what up, Alan? The reason why they have all of these sites blocked in China is because they want to make their own version and market it to Chinese people. So that way an American company can't make money off of Chinese people, like in China. Because just think, if YouTube was available in China, the views on YouTube would be way more. Like, it would be way more people watching YouTube, because it would be opened up to 2 billion more freaking people. You know, and if Chinese people could, like, if they could be on Facebook, it would be way more people on Facebook. Like, it would be way more people on everything if China would open up. But a lot of things they just don't open up to, because they say we can make our own version in our own country and our own people can use it. And it's like, yeah, and they want you to use it on, and when I come to China, they want me to use their crap that they made, and I'm like, yo, this ain't Facebook. This is Chinese book, you know? It's Chinese Facebook. So you said make 2K a month is during a regular month or December. Okay, so I've noticed just recently, the past like couple months, I've been making like more on AdSense. And obviously the month of November is a really good month too for ads. So that's why I think I popped up to like the $2,000 mark. And really unusual, like, I've been crossing my fingers for this day to happen. It's not going to happen now because my numbers are super low. But I've been trying to make $100 in one day on YouTube. And it happened twice this month, where it got to like $99 and some change. And then again, it happened $99 and some change. And I'm like, yo, let's hit them triple digits on YouTube. Let's hit them triple digits on YouTube. And then it just dropped. So like now I think I'm at like maybe $65 or something for the day. It's been dropping, but I haven't been putting out that much content like I was a week ago. A week ago, the numbers were crazy high on YouTube. But then now they've kind of dropped. But it goes through cycles too. It goes through cycles. And since I'm not traveling, I guess I'll just save all the money. For some reason, it's asking me to sign into my YouTube account. Oh, no, it's not. You still driving for UberX? I am, but I don't typically drive people. Like, I just drive. I just do Uber Eats. Would you make more money if you bought weed and sold it in the dark? Well, actually, selling weed is not profitable, yo. Like, it is seriously not profitable anymore. Starting January the 1st in San Francisco, a lot of marijuana dispensaries, they're just going to begin selling marijuana to everyone. Without a medical card, everyone. So when you basically have marijuana legalized, like damn near it's going to be 100% legalized, you can't make no money selling weed unless you send it to some place like Mississippi where you can get locked up for like 20 years for having a joint. You know, maybe you can make money sending it there, but like, I don't want to be in that business of like selling weed, but I guess you could. Like, thanks for the Bitcoin vlogs. Yeah, I'm going to definitely be making more and more Bitcoin content. Have you used Sony action cameras? I switched from GoPro to Sony action cameras. I love using Sony. Okay, so I'm just thinking about switching to Sony. Sony just came out with that little small camera that the video footage looks just like the RX100. I've been thinking about getting that camera, but at the same time, it doesn't shoot 4K, and I'm all about 4K right now. Postmates, Head Up, Caviar, Challenge, and Booster Board. Yeah, I could definitely do a lot of those videos. Question above, please. What question above? Oh, yeah, okay, I did. I think I answered your question. Do you focus on certain topics or does it really matter for YouTube? Does it really matter for a successful channel? Okay, so if you can focus on one topic and stick with that one topic, you're going to do a whole lot better than if you make a channel where you're just talking about random stuff. Because that's kind of what my channel is like right now. Like, I talk about random stuff all the time. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm going to travel this month. And then, hey, I'm going to make money this month. And, hey, I'm going to do this. And, hey, I got a skateboard, you know. It's got a motor on it, yo. Like, how cool is that? So I'm all over the board with the channel. But at the same time, if you make a channel and you're only talking about one particular thing, you could possibly grow much faster, because YouTube knows that, wow, this channel is only talking about Bitcoin, or this channel is only talking about Uber. Ever thought about the future, what you will do when you get older? You know, the future is today. The future is today. And I'm not exactly worried about the future. A lot of things I do, I'm preparing for the future today, like investing and, you know, creating passive income streams, and the future should be great, you know? Like, why should I have to worry about the future? And it's not like I'm like a single guy. Like, I don't have any family or kids. I'm going to bed. Have a great day today. Love your channel. Thanks a lot, Gary. Thanks a lot. I'm going to have to come to Hawaii soon. You've been so helpful. Love your channel. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Thanks. Where are you from, Jennifer? I kind of know where some of these people are from, but where are you from, Jennifer? Do you invest in 491? No, 491K. So 40140. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say 409, right? I'm surprised no one has done a channel about sex tourism. Please don't. No, I won't do a channel about sex tourism. Oh, come to Hawaii, please do. Yeah, I have to come to Hawaii. Do I invest in a 419? But this person just asked, do I invest in a 491? But I get what you're saying anyway. So I typically don't, because of, this is just my own personal reasons. When you typically invest in a 401k, you're penalized if you withdraw the money. And when you watch the markets, if you know a lot about stock markets, typically you have big bankers and big hedge fund managers. They move money in the markets all the time, right? They're always moving the market. They move the market. And you take your typical working class person, right? You're someone who makes $35,000 a year, or someone who makes $100,000 a year. Same thing, they're still working class, right? And they invest money into their 401k every year. Well, if the market goes down, they're penalized if they take the money out. They can even know that the market's going to go down. But what do people do? They just leave it in there, and then their money loses all its value. But that's okay, because you're investing for the long term, right? But it's actually not okay. When you lose like 50%, like, it takes time to make that up. Like, it just doesn't come back like tomorrow, unless like the market just bounce like that. But typically when markets go down that much, they don't just bounce right back up the next day. It takes a little bit of time. So that's one reason why I don't typically invest in 401k. But this month, not this month, but 2 months ago, I started a stash retirement account. And if you put $5,500 in there a year, you can write the $5,500 off on taxes. So that's pretty much the only reason I'm doing it. So I can write it off on taxes. And I don't even know if I'm going to put $5,500 in there, because I don't want to take money from from Robinhood or from Stash or from Acorns or from Schwab or from I don't want to take money from anything else and put it in there. So just recently, I've just been buying like $100 every day, and it's kind of getting expensive. And I'm thinking, like, if I take this money out, I'm gonna be penalized 30%. So that's why I'm like not really tripping about it. So I'm just putting it in there so I can get a little bit like a tax break. But honestly, it's a stupid tax break, because if I took that money and invested it, I'd probably make even more than, I don't know, is any of this making any sense? Do you think you'll ever get a regular 9-to-5 job? No, not anymore. Not anymore. I've been offered so many jobs, yo. I've been offered so many jobs. I've been offered some pretty decent jobs, but no, like, I don't want to work. Good night, Jermaine. Peace out. Have a good night. Peace out, Richard. Don't think I'll have a traditional job. And I think, and I know for sure in the future, a lot of people will not have a 9-to-5 job. It's just how it's going. A lot of people won't be doing what they're doing today. And no, I don't think I want to go back to a job. Jobs are fun, though. I mean, it's easy to meet people. Is it a boss thing? No, it's technically not really a boss thing. It's more of money. It's what about health benefits? Well, what about health benefits? See, a lot of people think when you have a job, you get health benefits free, but actually you don't get health benefits free. Even if they tell you get health benefits free, you're not getting health benefits free because you're exchanging your time for their benefits. You're exchanging their time for their benefits. A lot of people say, well, if you had a job, they would invest money into your 401k. Well, yeah, but I would have to give up my freedom to work for them just so they can invest money into my 401k. And you mean to tell me that sounds like a good deal? I don't think that sounds like a good deal, Because a lot of times people that work and people that have jobs, they miss out on a lot of opportunities because they're working and because they have a job. And me, like if I see an opportunity come up, I can go after that opportunity if I want to because I have the freedom and the flexibility, And that's one reason why I won't have a job. And also taxes, okay? Taxes. Now, when I was younger, I would follow this guy called Robert Kiyosaki. And Robert Kiyosaki teach, different quadrants, investor, self-employed, et cetera, et cetera. But one thing I figured out at a very young age, when you have a job, you pay taxes first, and then you get paid. But when you're self-employed, you do the opposite. Like you spend money first and then you pay taxes. So that's really the main reason why I don't have a job. That's really the main reason I don't, because of, benefits, tax benefits. Now, don't get me wrong. You can, you still lose a little freedom even doing gig jobs. Do you think that would be 100% free from your passive incomes? Yeah, you're right. You will. That's when you're free, when you have 100% passive income. And, if I'm literally working a job, my thought of income is completely different. It is because it just is. It's different for a lot of people. When you're working for the dollar, like when you're self-employed, you can play those cards differently, And also jobs control people. Like I could not be a vlogger. Realize this. You guys would not be following me online if I had a job. You would not be following me. You know why? Because I would never show my life. Because now I have people that work with me. They can snoop on me. They can see what I'm doing. I wouldn't be able to travel as frequently. I couldn't just randomly go to LA. I never produce the content that I produce because I would be stuck in one particular place all the time. And it's crazy because earlier this week I was talking to one of my cousins, right? And look, I love my cousin to death. And what he was trying to say, he was not trying to bash me at all. He was just saying it like it is, yo. And I thought about it and I took it. And I'm going to tell you some of the thoughts I said, but let's talk about what he said first. So he was like, I just paid off my house, And to give you guys an idea, Memphis, it's not that. If I wanted to buy a house and pay it off, I could probably do it in 3 fucking years, bro. Like literally 3 years. If I actually worked really hard and just busted my butt, I could probably buy a house in 2 years. And I'm not talking about a $50,000 house. I'm talking about maybe $100,000 house. Okay, like a decent house, a 3-bedroom house with a 2-car garage. All right, I could literally do that. My cousin, I don't know if I don't exactly remember if I've been to his house because when it's kind of fuzzy. I travel a lot, and then when I go see family members, it's really different. So I don't know if I've been to his house, but let's just say his house is $200,000, right? Because he don't live in Memphis. He lives in the suburbs. In the suburbs, home values have definitely went up, they went up higher. But home values there don't do anything where home values do in California or New York. So. He's telling me my house is paid off and my car is paid off and, I just save quite a bit of money every month. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, that's crazy. What a slap in the face. Basically, I still work and still, pay for a place to stay and, I rent cars and my cars aren't paid off. And this dude's like, my house is paid off and my cars are paid off. And then I thought about how just because your car is paid off, and not your car, but just because your house is paid off, that doesn't mean you live for free. It doesn't mean you live for free. You got to keep up. You got to keep up the maintenance. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's not a free deal. You got property tax. It's not free. So yeah, your house is paid off. And when I first heard him like say this, the first thing I was thinking about, I was just comparing him to myself, and I was like, well, dang, I don't have that. But then at the same time, there's a lot of things that I don't have to worry about. Like, I don't have to worry about, fluctuations in the home values. Like, what if the home values in that area goes down X amount of percent? Like, I don't really have to worry about that. Like, I don't have to cut grass. I don't have to pay anyone to cut grass. Like, in the summertime, if you got a really big yard, and in Mississippi, people have huge yards, right? When you have a huge yard like that, you got to pay someone every 2 weeks to cut the grass, And the bigger your yard, the more it's going to cost to cut the grass. So when I think about expenses and also utility bills, oh my gosh, utility bills. If anybody is watching this video from Memphis, you know what I'm talking about. When you go back down south, houses are big. They're big, right? And it takes money to heat and cool. So yeah, you might not be paying a mortgage, but you're paying at least $500 in utilities every month. At least, especially if you got a 5-bedroom house, which a lot of people have 5-bedroom houses down there. Yeah, it's a big house, but expenses come with that. Expenses come with that. And me, if I had the money to buy a big house like that, I wouldn't. I would just buy a condo. Like, literally, I would just buy a condo in a building downtown for $200,000. A 1-bedroom condo at that, or maybe a 2-bedroom condo with a garage downstairs, Because that way I don't have to cut grass. Like, I don't have to, so many things I don't have to do. And I was thinking about that, and then I thought to myself, yo, it really sucks living in Memphis. Like, it's not a very progressive place. And if it costs me more to live in a very progressive place, and if I'm going to be around more progressive people, and if I'm going to be around things that can make me a lot of money, it's far more worth it for me to live in a more expensive place that I can't buy a house in versus me to go back home, be able to afford a house, and there's less opportunities. There's just less opportunities. And also making $100,000 a year in Memphis, you're doing pretty good, yo. You're doing pretty good. Making $100,000 a year in San Francisco, that means nothing, yo. It literally means nothing. Like, it means nothing. And also, another thing to throw out there, myself, since I do pay rent every month, this is how if you don't own a house, and if you don't plan on owning a house, listen to the words that I'm about to say. And I'm going to read these comments too, because I see someone's trying to change the subject, but we can change the subject in a second. But if you don't want to own a house, you don't plan on owning a house, let's say your rent is $800 a month, right? I guess I'm using big numbers. Let's just say it's $800 a month. What I would really recommend you do, if you know that you don't want to buy a house in the future, pay your $800 a month, but take another $200 and invest it into an ETF, okay? Invest it into something that's going to make you money. And every month, you put $200 in there. You put $200 in there. Over time, over 30 years, you will have enough money in that ETF account that ETF account can pay for your rent. So basically, you kind of own a house. So that's one thing I would recommend doing. Maybe I'll make a video talking about that, how if you don't own a house, you should just invest a little bit into stocks, and over 20 years, the money that you've made in stocks, you can turn around and go buy a house that you can live in. Or if you don't want to buy a house, you can just, after 20 years or 30 years, the money that you make off of that investment, you can use that to pay your rent. And if you want to, move around, like if you want to be, if you want to go from New York, stay 6 months in New York and then stay 6 months in California, you can easily do that because, after time, you'll have the income from that account providing you money to live, So I'll read some of these comments. Have you ever heard of people getting money by leaving their car and Get Around? A lot with Get Around. So I've heard about Get Around, but I've also, dude, I wouldn't do it. Like, I wouldn't do it with my car, I put it like that. I just wouldn't do it. Change the subject. How does WeWork work? Membership, pay by the hour. No, so WeWork is it's monthly, and you pay by the month. There's different plans. You can have a hot desk membership. You can have office membership. You can have this type of membership where you come like twice a month. I don't really know what that one's all about. But it looks like I'm probably going to be upgrading to a WeWork office soon. I'm actually trying to find someone in this building that will share an office with me, because that would be dope, because I wouldn't have to leave this building. Because there was another WeWork, like, literally, if I walk over to this window, there's another WeWork I can see, like, right over there. And I may have to move to that WeWork, but the reason why I like this WeWork is because I've been here, like, a while, and, like, I know a lot of people here now, and I just kind of like it. Do you think an artist would make it out there? It's hard for an artist to make it, but you can still do it if you work side gigs, like, you know, if you work like app gigs and stuff, because you can work like other times and then you can focus more time on your hustle. Pros and cons to owning a house, just like everything else. Maybe it fits your lifestyle, just like a booster board fits your lifestyle, but not. Yes, this is very true. And honestly, like, I'm the type of person, that's one reason why I don't want to invest in real estate. I don't want to deal with it. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. I'd rather invest in ETFs. Like, for real. I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to deal with insurance companies. I don't want to deal with property tax at the end of the year. I don't want to deal with, getting someone to cut the grass. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, and if you know you don't want to do that, don't buy a house. Just take that money and invest into ETFs. And then over time, the ETF will be your house. Is it possible? You think it's possible to hustle the sharing economy into early retirement? You can if you see. The thing about the sharing economy is there's multiple ways to hustle the sharing economy. But for 99% of people that are in the sharing economy, they're only hustling it one way. You know that one way that they're hustling the sharing economy? The only way that most people hustle in the sharing economy is by working for the sharing economy. Someone like me, I work for the sharing economy. But another way I make money off of the sharing economy is links and referrals, okay? So if you really want to retire off of the sharing economy, if you want to retire early, you can do it. Referrals are going to help you out, okay? Referrals are definitely going to help you out. And that's just honest truth. Like, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I think it sucks we have to pay school tax when we don't even have kids in school. Yeah, that is true. School tax, that sucks. Your life is a lot more of interest too. That's why I watch. And yeah, if I feel my life is boring since I've started going to WeWork, because there's been so many times where I've just been at WeWork and I'm thinking, if I wasn't at WeWork, what would I be doing? Yeah, no one wants to vlog at work or in the office. I know, right? No one wants to be a vlogger. Oh, I work at Starbucks. I made 50 iced coffees today. Like, no one wants to watch a vlogger like that. Why do you think Casey Neistat is so big? Because you never know what Casey Neistat is going to do. You never know where he's going to go. What's WeWork? WeWork is a shared office space. You pay monthly, and you can come here and work. It's pretty cool. I'm just in a meeting room now because the main floor was actually downstairs. The main floor, they play this music, and it's like, it just gets annoying after a while. And I like being in a quiet room, so that's why I'm here. And they have crazy fast internet. Like, their internet is almost just as fast as the internet in South Korea, yo. Like, almost just as fast. Like, I can upload a video in like 2 minutes. And the same video, if I tried to upload it at Starbucks, it could take hours. It could take like an hour, yo. But the internet here is like ridiculous. So that's one of the big reasons. However, I don't necessarily have to come here for the internet anymore, because the Apple Store, you can go there and hang out. Like, you can literally hang out at the Apple Store. Yo, what up? You can literally go hang out at the Apple Store. And they have, their internet at the Apple Store is just as fast. Like, it's probably the fastest you can get. I think they call it T3 or something. Maybe it was T3 2 years ago. Golden Key, thanks, I learned so much about investing from you. Don't know how I found you, though. You probably found me from a suggested video. Because when I look at my YouTube stats, that's how most people find me, is from suggested videos. I can't talk. I'm actually going to pull up my YouTube account, and maybe I can show you all that. But it says suggested videos. Sorry, I'm gonna pull this up real fast. So y'all watching this video right now, give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up if y'all want to see some more live streams in the middle of the night. Boop, doop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Oh, 1 second, I'm trying to pull this account. I'm trying to pull my account up. There's so many screens I gotta get through. Dang, my AdSense is crazy low. I'm at $54 today. Come on. But I was at 72 yesterday. And it's gonna be low today because I didn't make a video. Sorry, I'm like being distracted. Do you think robots should take over jobs that pay less than freedom jobs? Honestly, I'm all about robots, yo. You ever heard of DoorDash drive on boarding? You ever hear about new DoorDash drive in boarding? No, I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of that. If you make videos, do you make more? If you make daily videos, do you make more? Yes and no. Yes and no. Vlogs. So when I make a vlog, like just a typical vlog, it might make anywhere from like, I'll pull it up, but it makes anywhere from like $6 to like $12, depending on the video. If it's an Uber video, it could possibly make $20 in the first day, but it really depends on how many views are on the video. Best major in college. If you go to college, study engineering. Oh, Roku, that stock is on freaking fire, yo. Like, I can't believe it popped that. It's crazy. I think it's wrong how your country ties healthcare to a job. It should just be free. It should be free, but one thing you can do is like, you can see someone like me. I can take advantage of this. See, I like literally, I'm taxed after I spend money, so then it shows that I'm making a whole lot less. And then you can you just sign up for the Obamacare thing. But we don't sign up for Obamacare here in California. It's called, like, you go to like california.gov. But then you can do it through Uber, get health insurance through Uber. You can get health insurance through Postmates. You can get health insurance through TaskRabbit. And it's the same company. It's Strive. So Strive just has all of these partnerships. And I get messages all the time like, health insurance. And I'm like, fool, I already got that shit. So I just get them all the time. But yeah, health insurance is not that expensive, but I think it's gonna go back up. I think it's gonna go up like crazy, yo. I was talking about this video here. And one thing about making money on YouTube, dude, I hate when if you ever Google making money on YouTube, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna see videos of people saying, you make $1 per 1,000 views. And that's not the case. If you talk to any of these other rideshare YouTubers, I bet they don't make $1 per 1,000 views. But when you talk to these YouTubers that have millions of followers, yeah, they do make $1 per 1,000. And I'll explain to you why they make so little per 1,000. And the same thing is kind of happening to me. If people in the US are watching your videos, you're gonna make more. If people in Australia watch your videos, you're gonna make more. If people in Europe watch your videos, you're gonna make more. If people in Dubai watch your video, you're gonna make the most. Okay. If people in India or Philippines or Thailand or basically any third world country, you're gonna make a whole lot less. So when you have 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and when you have that many subscribers on YouTube, chances are more than 50% of them are coming from outside of the US, if not 70% of them, okay? And when you have that many views coming from outside the US, that's gonna really bring that average down. So yeah, you probably will make $1 per 1,000 views. Even Sarah Dietschy, she was talking about, like, I even heard her in a couple videos saying that, like, oh yeah, you make $80 off of, she said she make $80 off of what, 20,000 views. And I'm thinking, that's that's nothing, yo. I've literally made $80 off of like 5,000 views, you know? And I'm like, really? 80,000 views? But that's because a lot of people are watching from outside the US. So, yeah, that's really what it boils down to. And for me, about almost all of my content is viewed in the US, except for, why can't I find any of this info? Geography. Oh yeah, so like, I'll show you guys here. So roughly 83% of my views come from the US, and then it just trickles down from there. Trickles down from there. Pretty interesting. I never really show this part of my YouTube account. 1 million watch time minutes. How many is 1 million watch time minutes? That equals 2 years, 163 days of people watching my videos in the past 28 days. I kind of wanted to get that to 30 days per day. Yeah, I'm still awake. Can you believe that? I've been asleep all day though. What do you think of the Simple Driver's channel? The guy is loaded with Uber money as well as he says. Okay, so the Simple Driver, he's promoting ads. Yeah, that's what I think he's doing. I think he's promoting, I think he's running a lot of ads too. I think he's running a whole lot of ads. That's just my thought. I could be totally wrong, but I remember when he first came out, like the first video he made got like 10,000 views. And I'm thinking, maybe he's doing something that no one else is doing. And obviously he is. Like, all of his videos get thousands and thousands of views. And then, I don't know, I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but it's, sometimes I just wonder, like, there's all these other YouTubers online, and you got Uberman, he makes a video, it doesn't get near as many views as the Simple Driver. So, I don't know. Yeah. I haven't figured it out. I haven't spent that much time investing either. Like, I'm happy dealing with my own account here and stuff. But yeah, I've actually talked to the Simple Driver on the phone. I talked to him on the phone and I told him like how much money I made off of something, and he really liked it, basically. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Holy crap. I'm just looking at this stat here. I can't show y'all this stat. Cool, what these comments looking like? I'm like so hungry right now. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I wish I had something to like I don't know. I can't figure it out. I want something. Oh, here's that other thing I was gonna show y'all. So check this out. So this is, gosh, my computer screen is so dirty, don't judge me. But anyway, when I first started out, YouTube search was like the #1 thing. So people would find me from YouTube search. That's because I believe that Postmates video had me really high in the YouTube search, and then a lot of people found me from search. And then I started to fall. And then now it's suggested videos is 51%. And the tricky thing about that is, how do you make your videos suggested? Like, you kind of can't. At least with search, you can do things. You can put things in the title. You can put things in the description. You can add closed captioning, and all of this helps with YouTube search. But it doesn't help me with YouTube search at all. It's all suggested videos. And then also, I guess this is not important. And then male versus female. So I have 85% guys and then 15% female. When I first started out, it was like 97% male, and then it's just been dropping. But it's just, I think it's probably like that because a lot of guys are into making money. Like, it's more of a dude thing. And then electric skateboarding is definitely more of a dude thing. And yeah, I guess I talk about a lot of dude stuff, you know. But then don't get me wrong, there's females out there that are all about making money just like dudes are, but just not as many, you know. get some Subway. This Subway on Market is freaking closed, yo. If I want to find a Subway right now, I could probably go to Van Ness. Yeah, they probably have a Subway over there, Van Ness. Well, I have one that's open. What determines how much money you make on YouTube? That's a tough question. That's a tough question because like the video that I've made the most on this month, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm not gonna say the name of the video, but it's had 29,000 views, and I've made $370 off of it. So it doesn't really, it doesn't really make sense. It's all about, you know, another thing it's about tags. The tags in the video, that can make you money. If I mention harassment in a tag or in the title, that video ain't gonna make nothing, yo. Because certain tags, advertisers don't pay for it. Like harassment, that seems kind of negative, so it's not gonna be a DNA is ratchet. DNA is hella ratchet. That's where that restaurant is. But yeah, certain tags do. And live streams don't make anything, yo. Only money that you really make off of a live stream is when people donate with the super chat. And I can actually show you guys an example here. Let me see. I can show you guys an example here. Check this out. Okay, so when we look at here on my account, we see UberEats delivery at 2 a.m. So it's had 5,000 views, and look at the payout, $46, right? But if you look at, and then look at the watch time, so 30,000 minutes. But if you look at this one, Friday night electric skateboarding in New York, this was a long live stream I did, 41,000 minutes watched, right? No, it has less views, of course. But so what? It has more minutes watched, right? And look at the payout. It's only $13. So live streams don't do well at all. But that's still much higher than $1 per thousand views. That's still much higher than $1 per thousand views. Remember when I told you guys that like YouTubers make $1 per thousand views? That's like BS, yo. And then I noticed that boosted board videos don't do well either. Like 5 drawbacks of owning a boosted board, 24,000 minutes watch, 4,500 views, only $19. Like that's not good because if you look at this Uber video, here, it's almost similar in views. Well, don't get me wrong, the Uber video has a little bit more views, but they're kind of similar, but the payout is not. This payout is well over double, you know? But it's all about tags. Like anything skateboarding just doesn't do so great. It doesn't do great. But then look at this Uber video. 35 deliveries on UberEats today. Like 22,000 minutes watched. 5,000 views, but then $60. But then let's go back up and look at this other Uber video. 5,000 views, $46. Like you see the correlation there? And then GoPro doesn't do good either. Look at this GoPro. GoPro Hero 6 things you should know. And we have 19,000 minutes watched and 4,500 views for a whopping $14. So if you compare GoPro and boosted board videos versus Uber videos and UberEats videos, and then look at this boosted board video, you can see a big change. You can see a massive change. And this is only 7 videos. I'm not going to show you the ones up here. Like, I don't want to show those because John's really earning money. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works on YouTube. So it's really difficult to predict. Most of your subs are Uber people, I guess. Well, this is very true, but lately a lot of people have been discovering me from electric skateboarding. People still discover me from Uber as well, but a lot of people, it's been electric skateboarding, a lot. You ever considered setting up a Patreon? Any reasons not to? You know, the reason why I haven't set up a Patreon is because I kind of feel bad about setting up a Patreon. Like, I kind of feel bad, like, especially now. Like, I just showed you guys, like, I just got $2,000 from YouTube. So, and then how am I going to go ask you for money on the other hand? So, I kind of feel guilty about Patreon. However, I thought about doing a Patreon to fund trips, to fund certain things that I want to do. And I thought about that, but I've been thinking about that for the past year and I haven't did it. So, will I ever be on Patreon? No. I've actually been to Patreon, believe it or not. They're here in San Francisco. Maybe they're like 6 blocks away. But I've like been to Patreon. Are these stats across all channels? No, this is stats just only across my main channel. No, not my Boosted Board channel. Yeah, this is the stats. You guys like seeing stats. Like, honestly, I'm all about stats. Like, when another YouTuber shows their stats, I'm all glued. Like, dang, that's how you do it, you know? I'm all about it. I like stats. Stats are pretty cool. I like hanging out with y'all. This is fun. Like, this is I'm having a blast. Have you ever been to Virginia? No, I don't think I've ever been to Virginia. Nid said that shit freaking make more bread. Oh, yeah. How do I check my stats? I have no videos, really. You can check your stats by, you want to go to, you got to go to you got to get into your YouTube account. Like, I don't want to show you guys right now. I'll do it for another account, but I don't want to do it right now because that's just too much work. It's not too much work, but I just don't want to do it right now, honestly. You ever worked sharing economy in LA? I have. I've definitely did deliveries in LA. Yeah, it's in analysis, yeah. And then from there, you should be able to see everything. It's getting warm in here, y'all. I'm wearing an iCrack shirt. Look at that. iCrack. Yeah, click on Creator Studio and go down. I'm all acting as if I've never did this before. So I can show you guys some more stuff. This might be interesting. So this is a vlog, okay? I'm gonna show you a vlog. Okay, so this vlog, I wanna say this came out on November 9th, okay? Craziest Tinder day ever, delivering a suitcase on a Boosted Board. And as you can see, the first day, it did pretty good. I hit what? Why is it flashing? $7.71. Not bad at all. But see look at what happens the day after. It drops, and it ain't coming back. Okay? It's not coming back. Like, this is a dead video. 6 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 4 cents. It's gone. That's typically what vlogs do all the time. And I'll look for another video that I've uploaded, and it did the opposite. Like, when I first uploaded it, it didn't really get that many views, and then all of a sudden, it just skyrocketed. I gotta find one, though, because not all the videos do that. What's up with Big Boy Alex? You still talking to him? I was talking to Alex earlier today, actually. I already know I have no money for my videos. Ever thought about owning real estate? I've been talking about real estate quite a bit tonight. The reason why I don't really want to own real estate is because I don't want to deal with it. Like, honestly. So do you keep making money from old videos? Yes. Yes. The new videos don't do well. Old videos do way better because they've been around YouTube longer. They've been in the search longer. Like, more people have shared those videos. More people have liked those videos. So older videos they do really well. Okay, maybe this one is one of those videos that has done really good. One second. Okay, this is one I can show you. Ow, this is tough. Okay, so As you can tell, this is a video I did. What's the name of this video? How to reset an Apple Watch back to factory settings. This has nothing to do with Uber. This has nothing to do with anything I talk about at all. Like, nothing. And I remember the first day this video came out, the first day I made $0. $0. Because this video was created on the 2nd. So this video had no money. The next day after that, no money. On the days after that, no money. Now it got 5 cents, yo. Doing good. Ooh, I can actually make this smaller. Yes, it made no money, and you can see how it's gradually going up. Look at that. You see how like 20 cents, 10 cents. This video, I didn't think it would go anywhere, and then all of a sudden it popped this day. I got $1.17. Wow, I'm doing a horrible job holding the camera. Oh, you gotta go to work? Peace out, peace out. Okay, so, oh, Jennifer, thanks for the super chat, my bad. I'm like looking at the computer screen and I'm holding the phone. And as you can see, it just sort of, it goes up, you know? And then it got to a point where it was like the lowest would be 13 cents, right? And then here the lowest was 28 cents. And then here, 21. Then the lowest was 25 cents. And then this day rolled around and I had $2.80. Wow, what's going on with this account? So let's go all the way forward. Well, actually, I'm gonna go this way. And this is what it looks like today. Okay, it was the low was 16 cents, 13, 28 cents. Over here, 76 cents. And then over here, now the base is 75 cents. So that's like the lowest that we're getting is 75 cents, right? And then over here, you know, we just see spikes. So for the past month on this video, I haven't made bread, but this video is old. This video was created in 2005, yo. And look at that. Like, I got $34 this month off of this video. You know. $34. And what was the lifetime total on this one? The lifetime total is, what, like a couple $100? $375 for the lifetime of this video. This video has made enough money to pay for the Apple Watch. Yeah, it's made enough money to pay for the watch. So it's pretty cool. That's kind of how a lot of these videos do. I was, honestly, when I got the boosted board, I was thinking that, look, this video is gonna do really good. Like, I should be able to make $1,500 off a boosted board video over time. And that's simply not the case. Because another thing about boosted board videos, this is another big thing about YouTube. And this is why a lot of other big YouTubers don't make as much money. YouTube is technically for kids, okay? You have a lot of people under 17 years old watching YouTube, and advertisers know this. They know that if someone is watching that's 17 years old, they don't have much spending power as a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old. When I make videos talking about Uber and talking about investment, that is hitting that market. It's not hitting the 17-year-olds. That's hitting a market that has money to spend. And when I make videos talking about GoPro and talking about boosted board, that's hitting a younger demographic, right? That has less spending power. So that's another thing about YouTube. Do you try to make videos a certain length or do shorter? Okay, longer videos are better on YouTube. They're better than shorter videos. A whole lot better than shorter videos. Now, I'm not saying make all your videos really long, but the 10-minute mark is a really good mark. 10-minute, 12-minute mark is a really good mark. A lot of my videos, you know, I try to make my vlogs 10 minutes. I really do. Really try to make them 10 minutes. But sometimes there's not 10 minutes, and that's okay. Ever thought about doing like Gabriel Trevor using your vlog to pay for your channel? I actually follow Gabe. He's actually a pretty cool traveler. That's kind of what I'm kind of doing already. Using your channel, using your vlog to pay for your channel, using my vlog to pay for my channel. Jennifer, I don't know if you ever said where you're from. I think I asked you that earlier, but I was probably talking when you typed it. Where are you from again? Are you from California? You from the Bay? You from New York? Where you from? Texas? If you don't want to say, you don't have to say. I'm actually scrolling down your comments to see if you wrote it. Maybe you didn't. Oh, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh in the house. I meant vlog to pay for your travel. Yes, I mean, as you guys can see, I can do that right now. Oh, thanks, Martin. As you guys can see, I can kind of do that now because going to Chiang Mai, you can live in Chiang Mai for really cheap, y'all. You can live for like $1,000 a month. And I'm talking about everything included, like housing, food, transportation. And I was thinking about that, like, yo, like, if I actually went there and only spent $1,000 and I saved all of my income, I would just be making money right there, you know? I would just be making money off of not spending money. And that's a good thing, because everything is expensive in Frisco, yo. Everything is crazy expensive. Yo, Martin be making it rain, yo. It be raining hard. Love vids, that's what's up. How can you sound different when you make... Okay, I may sound dumb, but how do I make a triple? Honestly, I don't know. I believe you have to do it on... on the computer. How do you guys donate to Super Chat? Because I don't know if you can do it on the app. You guys want to see some more stats? Oh, you got to hit the $sign. Oh, you can do it on the phone. Okay. You guys can tell I don't watch live streams. Alright, so this is another video. I'm kind of shy about sharing this, but we'll share it. Or maybe I can just, I don't have to say the name of the video. I can just show the video. I'll just do that. I just want to say the name of the video. This video has did phenomenal, yo. Let me see, can I find the pay very well? No, I'm not finding the revenue easily. Because I think a lot of people are just very, very interested in how much money you can make on YouTube. And YouTube is legitimate. I'm sorry to say, but it's legitimate, yo. It's like 100. So this is some crazy gains from this one video. I'm not gonna say the video, but if you look at this chart, this is what we're looking at. This video has had a lot of $18 days. Hey, look, $19.21, $17.72, $17.16, $20.04, $18.89, $18.70. This video has been very profitable, and I want to show you guys why this video has been so profitable. If we look down here, what do we see for the United States? We see 97%. We look at the revenue, it's all coming from the US. Like, it is roughly all coming from the US. Now, if we look at other countries, this is where we start to see the pennies. Jamaica, 37%. United Arab Emirates, why can I say that? 29 cents. Italy, 27 cents. Norway, which is a very, very wealthy country, 23 cents. So it really trickles down from there. India, 19 cents. Australia, which is one of those good countries, well, not a good country, but a country that you make more ad dollars off of, $3.93. So it's it definitely fluctuates. Definitely fluctuates. And I'm super excited because we're getting ready to pop up on November, and November is, oh, I don't want to die. I'll just show you all the video. November is going to be crazy busy. And then this is the watch time for that video. The only money I've made is from India. Well, you can make money in India, but you just have to get a lot of views. Like, a lot of views. Because a lot of, like, India and Philippines, 7 views equals like 1 American view. Jerome, can you scroll up and answer the hater question, please? The hater question. What was the hater question? What was the hater question? I'm trying to figure out the hater question. How much does PewDiePie make? I guess it's fun. He probably makes like $1 per 1,000. Alright, I'm scrolling up. I'm looking for this video. I'm looking for this. I can't see what you're talking about, Jennifer. The hater dude. What hater dude? Oh, how do you deal with haters on your channel? How do you handle them? You just kind of gotta go forward, yo. You just kind of gotta go forward. So loud. So loud. How do people sleep in this neighborhood? I don't know. It's pretty much the same neighborhood I live in. Yeah, he probably makes more than that on YouTube. So how do I deal with haters on YouTube? I just go with the flow. You're gonna get haters on YouTube. You're gonna get people that see that you're doing something good and they're gonna hate on you. You have to just ignore the haters, but believe it or not, it's not as easy as just yes, the tenderloin. It's not as easy as just ignoring them. It doesn't work that simple. You have to oh my gosh, you just kind of gotta keep a clear mind, because whenever, like, especially me as a vlogger, I put myself out there every day, and there are so many things that people can just tear my ass up about. Like, so many things people can talk about me about, and you know, I ignore it, but I still see it, you know. So still see it, like, it's still in my face. Cops heard about you selling weed on the dark web pretty fast. There might be some cops watching right now. Like, I don't care. But I'm not selling weed on the dark web. And anyway, weed would not be profitable on the dark web, yo. You'd have to, come on, like, if they're legalizing marijuana, how do you think you're going to sell it on the black market? People don't have to go to the black market. They can just go to the store and put it on a credit card. It's so nice when I don't make a video and people are like, you didn't make a video today. It's a good thing that people say that, but I always think to myself, somebody's gonna say, you didn't make a video today, and no one said that today. I didn't make a vlog today. Sirens are crazy loud. Big, give some big fork weed, right? Tried Scoot lately. I haven't been on Scoot lately. I just hate paying for Scoot. That's my thing about Scoot, yo. I just hate paying for it. I wish it was free. And why do I complain about it? A couple things I don't like about Scoot. I hate having that freaking full face helmet on my head. I hate the helmet. Like, after like 2-3 hours, I'm like, yo, I want to take this crap off and I don't want to put it back on. Because, like, if I had my own helmet, it would be one thing. But with Scoot, they have, like sometimes you may get on one Scoot and it may have, all the Scoots have 2 helmets in them. Sometimes you get on a Scoot and there's a medium helmet and there's a large helmet. So, cool, I'm going to use the large. Sometimes you get on a Scoot, there's a medium and there's a small, right? And it's like, crap, I got to wear the medium. And then the medium, it's too small and it's too tight on my head. And after an hour, I'm just like, I got to take this crap off my head. Other problems with Scoot is you got to find a spot to charge it, because you're only going to get like 20-mile range. And in this city, with these hills, if you're going up and down a hill, you ain't going to get no 20-mile range. You definitely get less. I have a big head and now I'm so Scoot. It wouldn't work for me no more. Yeah, dude, like, the head thing, I don't have a big head, but if you can get an extra large helmet, you're good, but not all the Scoots have the same size helmets. They should put that on the app. But then they kind of can't put it on the app because delivery people, they switch the helmets all the time. Because I ain't seen people, what they'll do, because when you drop one Scoot off, you have to, like, put the helmet in the box and close it, and then and you can cut that Scoot off, and then you can cut another one on. But what a lot of people do is when they pull up to the Scoot thing, especially if they have an extra large helmet and they don't want to switch, they'll pull up, leave the flap open, right? And they'll switch to Scoots, right? So now this Scoot is cut off, but they left the flap up. So when they go over to this other Scoot, they'll open, the flap and take a helmet out and put it in the other one. And then that way they don't have to take their helmet off their head. Not to be rude, but I'm pretty sure it's Jermaine. What y'all talking about here? Oh, Jerome. Oh, yeah, it's Jermaine. It's not Jerome. It's 5:25 a.m. and I'm up and out working. Thanks so much for all your help. That's what's up. You're out working, Jennifer. I wish it was... Yeah, you're definitely on the East Coast. Go, Jen. Go, Jen. Go, electric scooters. Rent and mob around him. Scoot is... Honestly, I think Scoot could possibly expand soon. The reason why I see that they can expand soon is they got some great technology, yo. They have excellent technology. Let me tell you about Scoot. Scoot. So I just heard a sound. I think that's the ice machine. So the thing about Scoot, yo, is if you're on Scoot and you crash, Scoot knows you crash because I guess it has something in there to figure out that like it fell over. So if you get into a crash, and let's say you knock the Scoot over, you don't even crash, like it's standing up and you knock it over, and then you pick it back up, and let's say the Scoot is perfectly fine, there's no damage. Well, since you knocked it over on that trip, they're gonna block that Scoot off. They're not gonna let anyone else rent that Scoot until a mechanic can go by and make sure you didn't do any damage, and if you did, they're gonna bill you. Another thing about Scoot is they can use their data to tell cities where there's a danger spot, okay? For example, let's say that there's a particular spot in the street that's dangerous. Scoot knows if someone crashes there, and they can tell if someone else crashes there. And if they see that like X amount of people are crashing in this same exact spot, they can present that information to like city officials. And city officials, they can look at it and be like, and Scoot could be like, yeah, well, we have this app, we have the blah, 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 we have all this. There's a lot of people crashing here. Like, this is unsafe. Like, can we do something to change this? So they can use that data to actually make things better, Like, that's one thing I really like about Scoot. Scoot needs to be in more locations. It really needs to be in more locations. I mean, at least LA or Miami. But at the same time, I guess it would be kind of difficult for Scoot to be in LA because LA is just more spread out. It would probably have to be in like Santa Monica or downtown LA. You just can't have it all over LA because that would be really expensive. But just imagine if they did have it all over LA. Now people in LA can take Scoot, and they can take Scoot from West Hollywood to Hollywood and then drop it off and then party, and then after they party, they can take an Uber back, So Scoot, I really like the technology. Now, will Scoot work in New York? Scoot would be great in New York. Scoot would be great in New York. But the problem I could see with New York is the snow and the ice. Like, that could be a problem. But then people just gotta know, like, look, don't freaking take Scoot when it's snow outside. Or they can just cut the Scoots off so you can't rent them, Hey, if you have time, I have a question. Is it, as far as passive side income goes, what has worked for you and what do you recommend? Passive income, what has worked? Well, one stream of passive income that works, it's probably my favorite passive income, is dividend investing. When you buy a stock and it pays you a dividend. That's a little bit better passive income because YouTube is passive income. Well, not exactly passive income because I work on this account all the time. I work on this channel all the time. Every day I'm uploading. So Scoot is very cheap transportation, by the way. So I would say that YouTube is not necessarily passive. But things that I would call passive would be Amazon links, would be referral links. That's totally passive because, like, I don't know what's going to happen. It just happens, So what works very well, I would say not just one thing. You need like a handful of things. yeah, you kind of need a handful of things to work, like at least 4 or 5 income streams, of passive income. And then ideally, if you take the passive income and if you invest it, and now if you make more money off of and then you make dividends off of the passive income that you invested, and then if you keep investing those dividends, you should do very well. You should do very, very, very well. Any thoughts about the Uber hacking? Has it affected you? No thoughts about. I haven't really paid any attention to the Uber hacking. How much do you pay for Scoot? Scoot is $2 an hour. $2 an hour. Do you got one of those Uber driver referral sites like the Simple Driver? No, I don't because there's a number of reasons why I don't. The Simple Driver, he makes a lot of money off of Bluehost. And if you don't know what Bluehost is it's another affiliate program. And if you want to start a website, Bluehost will pay you a referral fee. So if I had a Bluehost referral link and you clicked on it and you started a website, I would get like $50 or $70. I forget. I think it's $50 or maybe it's $75. But that's how a Simple Driver is making a lot of money, yo. Bitcoin will soon reach 15K. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I think I'm getting nauseous. I think I'm at the end of the vlog, yo. I'm getting hungry too. I'm feeling sick. It's like hot in here. Them folks can cut the AC off because it's 2:30 in the morning. All right, yo, I'm gonna get off here because I'm getting tired. I'm getting hot and I'm getting hungry, and I think I'm about to go lay down and do that thing. I'm at WeWork at 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm in California. It's getting hot in here. It's definitely getting hot. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right now. So peace out, Martin. Peace out, Jennifer. Take care, everyone. Adios, 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 adios. I'm gonna go. Peace.